Yo, what is going on, everybody? Your boy Sin. We're back for EBA Week 6. We're taking on Hunter this week. Um, it's not the greatest matchup. There's some things I like, other things I really don't like in this matchup. He has a pretty good team. Palkia, Tinglu, Goldengo, Terra Raging Bolt, Rillaboom, Azalta, Don, Hawlucha, Volplume, and Tinkaton. The six I'm expecting are Palkia, uh, Tinglu, Goldengo, Bolt, Rilla, and Tink. Azalta, I could see coming over maybe Rilla. I don't think Zidane holds to Revolt can come. And then I think Tink has to come because it's his only stop to Scale Shot Garchomp. Rillaboom's probably was really good into me, and then Bolt. He has to bring gold for spin blocking if if he wants to hazard me. As Quack can find a lot of situations to spin, so we will be freaking those six. I did prep for as much as I could though. So first one up, we have Kaz Lunala. Light Clay with Light Screen Reflect Teleport Moongeist, 240 HP, 108 defense, 68 attack, 72 speed F, 12 speed, Calm Nature. We live 2 Modest Hydro Pumps from Palkia after Rocks. We 2 Moongeists puts Palkia in actual range and it puts Tinkaton in step range if they are offensive and Fizz Def respectively. 12 speed is for any speed creeps. And then I had 108 defense, so I didn't need any speed attack for. I didn't need any more speed F, so I just threw it in defense. Figured it'd give me some lives to reflect or something like that. This is mainly gonna come in on like tank mid game. It can come in on like Bolt, Rilla, Dango sometimes, depending on the situation. We're able to get screens up. If we get on tank, we'll like reflect, light screen, teleport out, maybe Moongeist if we need the chip, but I need light screen the most. We're gonna be clicking that one last. And we're just gonna try to use screens to help Quack or Espeon end up sweeping. Next one, we got Die the Garchomp, rocking Mental Herb Rough Skin with Stealth Rock Spike, EQ, and Iron Head. 240 HP, 12 attack, 84 defense, 148 speed F, 16 speed, Impish Nature. We live a Banded Woodhammer from a Rillaboom, and then we live Spatial Rend from non-boosting and Palkia, and then we have 16 for speed creeps. And I put the extra 12 in the attack because I wasn't getting anything else. So we pretty much never get OHKO'd by anything. Woodhammer from Rilla is like his strongest physical attack. Spatial Run from Palkia is his strongest special attack besides for Draco's. But I'm pretty sure I live a Draco from Bolt if he's not boosting item. If not, it's like a roll. This is a good chance to be our lead. We have Mental Herb, so if I Stealth Rock or I Spike, Tinkton can't Encore lock us into it. Azel can't taunt us off lead. And then full stop hazards. There's a chance that like we don't lead this thing. It would be more of like a game time decision because I didn't spend the most time like figuring us at lead. I usually like getting a lead that will work and everything, but I just didn't end up doing that this week. So we're gonna have to wait a little more. Most likely Garchomp. There are a few other things that could lead that might. We'll figure that out as time comes. EQ is just there because it's stab move, and then Ironhead is the best mid ground click into Tink and Azelf to pop Balloon if it's Tink. So that's it for the Garchomp. Pretty simple. It's just a rocks chomp. I need hazards, so we're going for hazards. Most of my calcs need spikes, and then a lot of them spikes plus rocks. So next one up, we got Seven Voss, Quavel with Lumberry, main Wincon, Moxie with Aqua Set, Triple Axle, CC, and Roost. We have 24 attack, 204 defense, 204 speed, 76 speed with the Adamant Nature. I don't know what I was doing when I was building this, but this is like super unoptimal. I should have gone max HP and then filled out the defenses between the rest of them because I have 204 to use between the HP and my defenses, and I ended up getting a lot more out of it. But I had Spit F lived for Bolt, T-Cloud from full, and then I put my attack in. I had different attack and then ended up changing it a little bit last second. I switched to now we Oko Raging Bolt, Vileplume, Palkia, Rillaboom, and Spadef Ting at +1 after a rock and a spike. Assuming they're like not stupidly bulky like a lot of our sets. And then I put the rest in the defense like least amount of damage from Glide, but if I did 240 HP, Spadef to live, I would have been able to get less damage from Glide, so I don't know what I was doing there. we are pretty bulky to the point where we can take Spatial Rend into Glide, like, pretty much all the time. If he gets, like, 2 really high rolls, that he can kill us, but we take, like, less than 40 most of the time from a Draco from Palkia, so if he Spatial Rend, it's, like, 30%, and then, um, his what's it called? His Glide is, like, 60, so if we Spatial Rend and the Glide will pretty much always live. Um, and then if we end up living those 2, we're able to roost up on Bolt's T-Clap. If we have Light Screen up, we will live one at that point, and I can just attack him, and then I'd sweep from there. So, we are shockingly able to get around 2 of the strongest prio options in the game that hit Quack super effectively with this Quack if I pivot it right, which isn't the easiest thing to do, but it was something that's consistently winning mocks, and screens from Lunala just makes it so easy to pivot. I can mess up one thing and we'll still be fine, if I use it right, mostly. Next one up, we have Big Boy Moxie the Crocodile, working Passion Barriers, Intim, Stealth Rock, Knockoff, EQ, and Roar, 248 HP, 248 Speed F, Kill Speed, Careful Nature, Hope. We should have max HP here. We have 12 speed for speed creeps, and then 248 careful is actually like all you need to live to back-to-back Dracos from Raging Bull. So that's what I rocked with. Pasture Barrier lets me live any hit from Palkia. It'll knock off its item. Scale Shock and Roar it out. Rocks are to take some of the pressure off Garchomp to get both the hazards I need up. I can spike, and if I get taunted, it's whatever. And then Roar is there to roar at Scale Shot. I can roar out Calm Mind. To done. I can roar out Nasty Plot Goldango, I think. It might be sub by Gold, just good as Gold, like I can't remember. But yeah, this quick won't do too much this game. It's just to deter electric moves. Because as long as he doesn't click an electric move and the Quav looks like I roost on a T-Clap, then I'll live, so that's all I really need. Next up we have Owen, Salamence rocking heavy duty boots into him with Terra Fairy. Roost, Hurricane, EQ, Terra Blast, 248 HP, 176 defense, 72 attack, 12 speed. Adamant Nature. We have Hurricane and 72 Adamant, so we Oko max HP Hawlucha with Hurricane. Because I don't expect Hawlucha to come, but I wanted to cover for it as I realized my build was a little weak to it if I lost Garchomp early. And if he brings it, I think he has to be a super bulky one with Grassy Seed with Rillaboom to get an SD up on a lot of my physical attackers. And Men's being Hurricane over a physical set means I can Oko max HP Hawlucha 100% of the time, 70% of the time, which is in order for me to kill it with like Terra Blast or with Terra Flying Dual Wing Beat. I have to have so much more invest. So I figured that Hurricane with 72 was worth it. Terra Blast hit like Tinglu, Palkia, and then EQ to everything else. Probably won't be taking those things just here as a Hawlucha stopper if needed. I can Hurricane Vileplume because if I show a physical move, you probably won't assume special. So yeah, it's a weird mon, but yeah, it's just max HP, Spadak to Oko, Hawlucha, a little bit of speed for speed groups, and then I put the rest in the defense. I didn't need any attack. I hit all the rolls I needed to. Like I 2-code Gold, 2-code Bolt, 2-code Spadef Tinger, I think, but I didn't need any attack, so put the rest in the defense. Last one up here, we got Where's Susan Go? The Espeon with E-Belt, Magic Bounce, Terra Fairy, Rocking Psychic, Shadow Ball, Alluring Voice, Calm Mind. 152 defense, 180 attack, 176 speed, Timid. We have speed for Palkia. We have no defense to live. A banded Grassy Glide from Rillaboom from full. And then I picked E-Belt because with our remaining special attack of 180, we Oko max HP Goldango at +1 with a Shadow Ball. And this is probably gonna be my Terra this week. It's got a somewhat solid matchup into Hunter. If I can wear down Ting with the screens Lunala getting it into something that pressures it, like the Quack, then that will open up, set up Espeon. If I'm able to take away Rillaboom, I don't have to worry with that. I don't have to worry with T-Clap. But with Calm Minds, I don't have to worry about that much. And if he doesn't have Ace Elf and Hawlucha, this thing is very, very, it's very, very easy for this Mon to win late game. if Rillaboom isn't around, and I think I have enough traps set for Rillaboom that I will be able to KO it. So that's gonna be for Team Below this week. We are lead Garchomp with screens, Lunar Altering setup Quack, or setup Espeon with pivots of Mence and Crook. I will most likely be tearing Espeon over Mence. Crook or Chomp will most likely lead. Depending on what comes, I could see a Mence lead, I could see Espeon, I could see Crook. But I don't think I'll be leading them. I think it'll mostly be Garchomp, maybe Espeon if I feel like it pressures everything. But yeah, that is going to be it for me today. I will see you all. Oh, peace. Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sin. We're back for EBA Week 6. Today we're going up against Hunter. So you see Hawlucha, Raging Bull, Azelf, Palkia, Tinglu, and Dun. He's going to be Terra Fairy on his Bolt. This is an Aging 6. I want to just stick with my lead of Garchomp. But I really could just lead Espeon. I don't think Espeon really has a bad lead, to be honest, looking at this now. With no Dango. If he leads anything besides Ting, he's gonna go Ting. See Azelf. We can blow up Azelf with Shadow Ball. I do like Chomp. Keeping strong for Lucha. So we're gonna hopefully get our Quack behind screens, and we're gonna win that way. We have a very, very bulky Quack, as you saw. With him being Terra Fair, though, we do have to get a decent amount of chip on Bolt to be able to kill. You see the Dun lead right now. So into the Dun Stars. He's a Calm Mindset. I can just match his Calm Minds. So we're gonna do that. See Glare come out, and we're gonna match that Glare to the Dun. Good turn one. See Tinglu. Do a lot to Ting at +2. Just gonna go for another one here. Swap out, I assume, to Ting. What do we think? So if he's max, we will kill. Or we won't kill. But we'll do a lot to him. Yeah, if we kill this guy, we're in a fantastic spot too with this. So I think our play is just gonna be popping the Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Just go for it. Will we KO him here? So Glare on the Dun is pretty fine with us. We're just gonna Oka the Ting. There might be a world where this does just 6-0. Or come fairly close to. Pet Wemmy's gonna come out, that's gonna be the Bolt. Reaching Bolt more +2. He doesn't do a lot to us here. Just Psychic him. We're getting a lot out of this Espeon. We're gonna see that the done is paired. This is a perfect start for us, by the way. So much, holy, he's gonna call mine, okay. So he's probably gonna T-clap us. But +1 T-clap doesn't do much. See lefties come out. So if he does swap that, yeah, we're gonna see T-clap. Does nothing. Gonna pick up the KO on the bolt. So that's great for us. Things to be scared about. Scarf Palkia is scary. That was very scary in Mox. The Scale Shot one, actually. I never thought of that. Rain Cat done. Izil comes out. I think I should get to take this Izil with me. Little 3-piece for this guy. We're gonna eat the Shadow Ball. Probably see how Lucha come out. He does always kill us with this. I do think I just want to go out into our Chomp. Now from this position, do I like Chomp or do I like Mince more? I do still like Espeon. I do think it is worth keeping. Could go Lunala. If he Brave Birds, he's gonna have Third Chop for Lunala. For sure. I do think I like to go Lunala here. Do I like Lunala? Lunala can reflect. Yeah, we're just gonna go hard Lunala. Raper comes out. Can do 78. So it's just Jolly. He can't kill us with a Third Chop here. Should live this. Yep. Is there any world where I want to preserve this for diff? Any world where I want to save the diff from this thing? I don't think so. I think I should go for Teleport in case he tries to do an over prediction. I don't think I need Light Screen. I think I should go into Quack here. Nice step. You can KO us with Third Chop. Now we're just gonna Quack here. You're just gonna step. See Brick come out. Fine with that though. Step comes out. I think I just fire off another one. Is there any world where you want a triple axle look for Palkia? Yeah, I think that is a fine prediction. Is it worth potentially missing here though? I don't know. If I miss, Oh yeah, Jaxel. I think if I miss, I have Chomp, so I'm fine. So he's gonna go Palkia, so it's gonna be a big Axel if we hit all three. There's one, there's two, there's three. Yeah, we do nothing because we aren't a super offensive Quack. But from this position, it's a very low chance. He has about a 50% chance to KO us here. And if we hit, if this actually, we can just win. Because this Axel, we're only gonna get 2, but he's in CC range now. So you pump him out, we're gonna live. I think we just win with our Quack now. He's in CC range. Super defensive Quack for the win. We have 24 admin for an offensive investment, that's it. Dun comes out. So he's max Fizz if you can live this here. Could be Choppel too. I don't think I need to worry about that. I think Chomp just wins. I just CC. We're gonna pick up the carry on the Dun. We're gonna pick up a nice 5-0 win here. That's gonna be huge for our diff. We had really bad diff before this. We're gonna pick up a nice 5-0 win there against Hunter. GG will play the Hunter. Actually, this whole Lucha could be faster than us. Any world where we want to play around that for the diff? Lucha. I know he's not adamant. You know what, I'm gonna go into Garchomp. I'm gonna save my diff here. He won't be able to OHKO. He can't 2-KO Chomp. He can't OHKO Mens. So this isn't ever a play that loses me the game, but it will possibly save me some diff. So I'm gonna go for it. We had to risk him being faster when it was the 5-on-3 situation. But in this position, there's just no reason for us to risk that, and he's gonna go down to Vapor there. Next into Ruskin, so that's gonna be Garchomp's kill. It's free fire. So GG will play the Hunter. We're gonna pick up a nice 5-0 win there. Super good showing from Espeon and from Quack there. I don't think the game could have gone better. We got so much value off Espeon that was meant to be more of a late game mon, but he didn't have anything to pressure it early, so we went for it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I will see you all next week. Peace.